You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Now let's talk coke heads in Charlamagne's cul-de-sac.
What?
First of all,
What's going on?
let's put this in a
Is
little
this a song?
Let's put this in a little bit of
It's a new
context.
song?
New song.
What's inside of your cul-de-sac?
Coke heads.
How did they get in
It's not
there?
the cul-de-sac.
Is that a code for something?
I live in a nice town in Jersey, and I was coming out of the drugstore the other day. I went in the drugstore to buy me some toilet
Drugs?
tissue and some trail mix and something. I don't know what else I bought. But it was this white guy sitting outside of the drugstore, and, little Woody Allen face. He had glasses and a little fedora on, and I'm sitting in the truck because I don't like to text and drive, so I'm sending off a text before I drive off, and he comes up to the passenger side window, and he's like, "Yo, where's the perico?" And I was like, "Excuse me?" And he was like, "Perico."
Morena.
And, you live in Jersey. I don't know if he's asking me for a town. It could be Piscataway. It could be Patterson. It could be Paramus. I don't know what he's doing. What do you mean? What are you talking about? And he's like, "Cocaine." And I'm like, "No, I don't have that." And I drove off. And I really felt like I wanted to call the police on him. And I still feel like that to this day.
But what would you say to the police? You think he would get arrested for asking for
I'd be
cocaine?
like, "Yo, if this guy sitting in front of the drugstore right now, I would describe him. He's white, curly hair, glasses, and a fedora, and he just asked me for cocaine."
But you didn't even know what he was really asking for at
No, he
first.
said
He
cocaine.
said cocaine.
He said
Yee.
cocaine. You listen.
What's wrong with you?
I'm just saying, at first he could have said, "That's not what I said."
No,
it's
no,
your
no.
word against his. And guess who they're going to believe? Woody Allen.
No. Let's open up the phone lines. 800
That's all the more reason I should have called the police on him.
Because
You know
got a
why?
good point.
You know why?
Why?
Because if it was a black man, me
Asking for weed.
Woody Allen
That's right.
for cocaine, he'd have called the police on me.
Absolutely.
Okay, hate to make this a race issue, but I'm an equal opportunity snitch. All right?
Or he would have sold you some cocaine.
All right, 800-585-1051. Should Charlamagne have called the police? Now, I'm looking at it as yes.
Yes.
Why? Because it's like you said.
I'm going to give you that same energy
That's right.
you'd have gave me.
Now, if there's kids walking out that drugstore,
Come on, man.
and there's kids going to get trail mix,
Come
and
on, man.
tampons or cigarettes for their mom,
Come on,
and this
man.
guy's talking about, hey, you got some perico,
cocaine,
you got some
perico.
cocaine. I don't want my kids around that. That's why I left the hood. No. I'm calling the police. 911, what's your emergency? There's a cocaine in my
called the
cul-de-sac.
police.
Absolutely. Well, 800-585-1051. What should Charlamagne have done? Call us up right now. Hello, who's this?
This is Kenya from Riverdale.
Hey, Kenya from the Bronx. People from Riverdale always say Riverdale. You from the Bronx?
Riverdale.
All right. Now, should Charlamagne have called the police?
Hell yeah, he should have called the police. First of all, I would have been irritated just because I'm a black dude at the store. You think I'm a drug dealer?
True. I'm a New York Times bestseller.
That would have
Tell
never happened in Riverdale.
Right. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you. So that would have irritated me, first of all. So I'd have been like, I would have smiled at him. I would have been like, yeah, hold on, let me call my dealer. And I would have sat there and waited for the police to come for him and then laughed in his face.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I thought about that, but I'm going to tell you something. I don't think I'd have got that kind of time. Because what if he was undercover? As soon as I pull up my phone and say, yeah, hold on, and I'm dialing, they'd have done pulled up on me.
Or, I mean, you probably the only black person in your neighborhood.
That's not true.
So once that cokehead comes out, he knows exactly what house to go to rob you.
He don't know where I live at.
He was in front of a drugstore.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hello, who's this?
Yeah, this Brian.
Hey, what's up, bro? Should Charlamagne have called the police?
Nah, man, because it happens in the hood all day long. And it happens on Broadway if you're in New York. Dude,
That's what I'm saying. It happens all the time.
You got coke and letting you know that he got coke. I pulled up to the store the other day. I pull up. There's a white dude in the pickup truck. He pulls up. He watches me get out. I go in the store, and when I come out, he says, "Yo, let me talk to you." And he says, "Let me talk to you." I'm looking at him, kind of skeptical, but I started to scream on him. But first, I wanted to hear what he was saying. He's about 6'2", probably about 20 pounds, and he had on one of those flag shirts with some boots, but he didn't look like he did any work that day. So he says he wanted to show me some glasses. I said, "Man, I got some Ray-Bans on. I ain't no glasses." So I turns around and he says, "Well, honestly, what I really wanted was some dope." What?
That didn't insult you?
Of course. I'm looking at him like, dude, I just got out of a Honda Civic. Don't look like I sell dope.
So you should have called the police on him.
Did you think about calling the police? No.
That's how I felt. I'm a father. I'm a husband. I'm a New York Times bestseller, damn it.
All right. 800-585-1051.
Treat me with some respect.
1051 Charlamagne. A white guy came up to Charlamagne very nicely and asked him for cocaine. Charlamagne got offended. Should he have called the police?
I should have called the police.
Hello,
Okay.
who's this?
Hello?
Hey, should Charlamagne have called the guy that asked him for dope?
What's going on?
Call the cops.
What's going on? It's Kyrie. Well, I feel like you definitely should have called the cops because in the South,
Like I get called on like for smoking a spliff, so I definitely feel like you should definitely call the cops for cocaine. Like
Yes. I feel like we should give white male authority the same energy they gave us.
My goodness. Hello, who's this?
Hello,
Hey, what's your name?
Josie.
Hey, should Charlamagne have called the police on the guy that asked him for some coke?
Absolutely not. For all we know, that white boy could have been police himself.
Right.
So what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? I mean, that's just, I don't know, it just don't sound right. And think about it like this, if it was a black dude, would you still consider calling the police on him?
Maybe not, but that's what black privilege is all about.
Now, what if they would have planted some drugs on him?
Yeah.
After he called the police, and then we're like, I didn't know Charlamagne sells cocaine when he ends up in the news.
If I would have called the police on that guy and he was an undercover cop, they'd never give me no problems ever
I don't know.
in that town. They'd be like, that guy, he's
He's
one
a
of
good
us.
guy. Yeah, he's one of us. That guy's a
They'd have
good
been like,
guy.
we have to fulfill this quota for the month. Let's just put some drugs on the guy and bring him in.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's good? This is Billy from Jacksonville.
What's up, bro? We're talking about Charlamagne, his incident over the weekend where a white guy came up to him and asked him for some cocaine. Should he have called the police on the white guy?
Hell yes. If I see any white people doing any suspicious act, I'm calling the police on.
I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. If I see any suspicious
quarter.
activity coming from the Caucasian race, I'm telling.
Now, if it was a black guy, you wouldn't have called?
It depends.
On what?
He probably would have tried to help him get some coke.
Listen, man, my book is out. It's called Black Privilege. Opportunity Comes to Those Who Create It. If a black guy had came up to me, I probably would have had a conversation with him. I'm like, brother, I'm not into that. I'm a New York Times bestselling author, nationally syndicated radio personality. How dare you insult me, okay? And you need to be careful because you're going to run up on the wrong person and ask for cocaine and they're going to call the police on your black ass.
Why you said it's a white guy? Or if it was Puerto Rican?
Because I was scared to
Or
death.
if it was Asian?
I would have did that to any minority. White people should know better. All right?
White people should know that this guy is crazy.
All right?
All right, what's the moral of the story?
Moral of the story, if you see something, say something. Especially if they look like Woody Allen.
The Breakfast Club.